Hi there, thank you for clicking on the video. And we got us a scientist doll, and she's pretty trash, but she's a Mbili sculpt again. And this is one of my favorite top 3 all time. Steffi, Odile, Mbili. It's these are my girls. Anyway, so I don't know which one she is. Do I have a number one? I don't know. I really don't. Maybe she is. It's hard. It's really hard. Anyway, but yeah, so she's Asian. Normally they're like reserved for AA sculpts. I think there's like been her and like a Lunar New Year, and she's Playline. Of course, there's been Playline. There was a Playline recently. Obviously, I got the video up and everything, and she was in the Barbie Basics. But this is super Playline. I'm talking like, you find her at Target in Australia. Whereas, like, if you would get Barbie Basics, Target don't stock her. You have to go to Myer, which is, what you call a department store, in Australia, whereas Target's Target, So there's a bit of a difference in, price and all that sort of stuff, basically, at the end of the day. So that'll carry Myer will carry, like, the signature and stuff, whereas Target won't carry anything along those lines, at least in Australia. So she's full Playline, and to have that sculpt is pretty special. But yeah, she's on this doll, and I was just like, whoa, because, well, I don't like her. She's got like one of the most beautiful head sculpts, and she's got these brows, man. I'm hating on these brows. I gotta say, I hate them. I'm sorry. It sounds mean. They gotta put out like diversity and stuff, and they can't all just like have the same exact eyebrows. I get it, right? But I didn't like them. I'm not a fan, so it's not me being fully negative. It's not like I'm gonna be writing Mattel and be like, Mattel, I hate these. Don't put that out there. That's just, yeah. Who does that? Who just leaves hate comments? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, you'd be surprised how hard these were to get off. They just weren't coming off. Obviously everything's sped up, but I think it took me about 12 minutes to get them off. And I was using the gel nail polish remover, and that stuff just wipes like the paint off their heads and everything. I do not know, man. It just wasn't happening. It was refusing. So, anyway, here we are. We're starting off with the hair. I found it hard to paint, actually. I went in with like a blonde, and then I found it too yellowy. So then I put like a sheen of white over the top, and then I was like, that's too white. Then I put a sheen of just like a yellowy kind of color again. And I was just like, dude, it'll just end up chipping all off if you do another like any touches at all. Yeah. So I was just like, let's just put down the paints and walk away. So that's what I did. We're about halfway through now or more. But she's looking very pretty. I just felt she's a blonde gal. I'm going to get into this face and do a brow that I'm feeling a bit more, something a bit more thin. Give me a bit more 90s. A bit more of a 90s vibe. Yeah. I hope you're doing good. Feeling good, guys. And thank you for liking and subscribing to my videos lately. It's really kind, and all the positive interactions and all that's super cool. Anyway, back to the girl. So have lots of intentions with her. Obviously we want to do those brows and around the eyes, just lightly get some like nude sort of peachy tones. For some reason, one eye was really easy to work on and the other eye wasn't taking as much. I don't know whether it was just because that was my side. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to go in with pink eyeshadow, mainly because of a later plan I have. And she's very pink, you know. She's got this pink lip. You know, it's very bold. And I also want to do, from the side, we shade the blush from the hairline all the way down to the top of the cheekbone. Very 80s blush. Why? I don't know. Because it's fun, you know. Because you can treat them like little canvases. You can treat them like little people if you want to. You know, get your little makeup artist out and deliver it to the dollies. I didn't add any freckles. I normally add freckles, but I was just like, no, this girlie don't have any. Well, she's wearing foundation to cover them at least. And I found that fun. So we're contouring. And, yeah, I think it looks good on her. And we did put some highlighter on her. And so this is what she's looking like after a coat of Mrs. Super Clear. I just wanted to do once over the face. You know, I didn't want to do multiple coats. Yeah, I was just like, we're just going to do those brows and do some this and that. Had some ideas. I didn't want to go ham because I have habit of being too extra. So I'm trying to hold back. Okay. So we're dyeing her hair with rose quartz Rit and some water. I used hot water. I just want to dye the ends. I wish I had sorry, excuse my English, a more pinky dye, but I don't. Anyway, I wanted to do that. That was my extra thing. And this is my cat, Poe, and he was obsessed with her. And I'd say, go away. No. And then later on, he did grab her by the top of her ponytail. And I was like, I cannot adjust that. So I swear her ponytail does look a bit funny in this. It's my cat's fault. It is not my fault. I blame him. Okay? Okay. Now this outfit, guys, I absolutely love it. You can see him. He doesn't want to move. He's like in love with her. So here she was with them brows. They actually don't look that bad in retrospect. And here she is. So, I mean, that outfit is sick. And he gave her these mini fashion shoes. This was hard to get on. I was very scared of it. I was just like, it's gonna rip. But yeah, I think it's gorgeous. And one thing always happens with Mrs. Super Clear, it always like goes down just a notch after you spray it. So I wish I'd gone deeper with the pink, and that's why I did go for the pink. The eyeshadow was for the pink ends of her hair because I'd planned that. So see, I do kind of think things through a little. Not everything's on a whim, but yeah. So, I mean, I think it looks cute. And it was certainly fun to do. And there's usually something goes wrong at the end, but there was, but made it at the end of the day. And she's got some lip gloss over the top. And I like how the bottom lip is just the purple. and she's still got the pink at the top. Well, it's not fully noticeable, but yeah, she's got the purple watercolor on that bottom lip, just for something a little different. Whether it's noticeable or not, I don't know. Here's the Steffi I did last time. I didn't like her fringe. But anyway, so I kind of updated her and I've changed her a little. And it wasn't really thick enough for the mids. So I gave her some new holes and I don't know, I kind of feel like giving her a new haircut. Like more rock and roll. But that would mean shorter again. So I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys that. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye.